The Wheel of Time is back. Yeah, that is right. A good few years after season 2, season 3 of The Wheel of Time is finally coming back to Prime Video next month. And honestly, I am so excited. Now, by now, this might be a bit of old news since the trailer did come out a few days ago, but I just thought, you know what? Let's just make a short video on it because I really do like The Wheel of Time. I really enjoyed seasons 1 and 2, and as a person who hasn't actually read the books yet, I am really excited to see where this story goes with every single character. Honestly, I'm so invested in all of them. Rand especially, of course, for obvious reasons, and Moraine, Perrin, and Matt, and all these characters. Genuinely so interested to see where their characters and their stories go. Now, it has been a while. It's been a good few years since season 2 all of The Wheel of Time came out, and that's a recurring issue in pretty much all streaming now, where seasons take a very long time to come out. But you know what? This one could actually be worth the wait because the official trailer, came out a few days ago, and I have to say it looks spectacular. Season 1 and 2, them on their own, were pretty good. Honestly, they were pretty good. And for people who have read the books and picked up issues with it, I get that. I haven't read the books, so I couldn't pick up on those issues. But I think just as a TV show, it's really good stuff, and of course, adapted from great books, as is evident by pretty much every single book talk list has Wheel of Time #1 on fantasy. So yes, the production value for this season looks much better than the other two, which I was pleasantly surprised by. I honestly wasn't expecting it. I thought that after the seasons 1 and 2 were good, but not massive hits on Prime Video, they wouldn't really give it as much attention, instead focusing on some of their bigger things, because Prime Video is a pretty big thing and it's got a lot of TV shows going on at the moment. I didn't think that they cared that much about Wheel of Time. I thought that they perhaps abandoned it, sadly, but no, they are back, and like I said, back with a bang, because the new season looks great. Just looking at everything, the CGI and the production value, the trailer on its own looks really interesting, and the story as it is presented in the trailer is really interesting. Whether that's just to give credit to the trailer or it's a foreshadowing that this season is going to be excellent, we'll wait and see. Now, what exactly is it about the Wheel of Time Season 3 trailer that really makes the new season so enticing for myself, and probably for millions and millions of others? Well, firstly, I think the biggest thing contributing to it is this one line that we get where Moraine says that in every alternate reality she sees, if Rand dies, then she survives. And basically, for Rand to survive, she has to die. Now, that is a really intriguing thought. Again, as someone who hasn't read the books, I don't know where this goes. And for once, I am glad I don't know what happens in the source material before watching it. Generally, most of the time, I prefer to read the books first, get what the author's original take on it was, and then watch the adaptation to see where the changes have been made, so you can get the full real form first and make your own opinions for yourself. But with the Wheel of Time, with it being a lengthy 16 books, I'm glad I watched the TV show first, and I'm really intrigued to see where this story goes. Now, in terms of my favourite characters, I think Rand is definitely up there. Rand has to be one of my favourites, and his whole, weird love triangle thing with the Raven-haired woman, I can't exactly remember her name since it has been so long since season 2 came out that I have definitely forgotten her name. It's been a good couple of years, but that is really interesting, the way that that's all done in the trailer. I think that could be really cool. Also, we see a surprising amount of shots of Perrin. Now, Perrin I really liked in seasons 1 and 2. I thought he was a bit of an underused character, especially when you've got other big personalities on the screen. I guess that he can't really be there as much when he's not as significant to the plot, but we do see a lot of shots of him in this new trailer, and I am definitely excited to see where his story goes. He's just one of the most lovable guys of the show, he's just a chill guy. Who doesn't love Perrin? And of course, with the way that season 2 ended with that whole big battle, and what were they? I can't remember. The weird mind twizzers who captured Rand's girlfriend, and of course, waiting to see where the story goes from there. God, it has been a while. Honestly, just recording this now, just out of the blue, it makes me realize how long it's been since I watched season 2. I can barely remember anything. But either way, I am still extremely excited for season 3 to see where it goes. Now, I haven't actually made a Wheel of Time video on this channel before, so you know what? If you are new to this channel, you've never watched the show before, if you've never watched this channel before and you have watched the show, if you want to give me some opinions about what you think of this new trailer, give me some more good stuff, then definitely tell me in the comments. Tell me some more interesting things about this trailer that of course I may not have mentioned, because I did neglect to mention a lot of things. But tell me what you think of the new trailer. I don't really interact much with the Wheel of Time fandom at all, so it'll definitely be interesting to get some outside thoughts on it. But for the most part, I think the reaction to the new trailer has been really honestly pleasant, and it's a bit surprising how late in the time that really this trailer came out. It came out a month before the new season is set to premiere. That is a long time to have waited to have released an official trailer with the new season only a month away is definitely short. And I think on that front, perhaps Prime weren't giving it as much attention in terms of marketing and stuff like that. Because, like I said, they've got really big things, going on there. Big shows. Invincible season 3 is coming out. You got The Boys, of course, that's one of their bigger shows. Rings of Power, even though that flopped, that was going on when Wheel of Time 1 and 2 were going on. And yeah, it definitely feels like Wheel of Time, despite it being so good, has taken, unfortunately, a bit of a backseat on their roster of shows and important stuff to Prime Video. But it still looks really good. It looks like some serious care and thought went into this. Once again, I haven't read the books, so I'm not sure how loyal to the books they have kept it. And for all of you Wheel of Time big fans out there, I hope that you get what you want. You get to see a really good, interesting show based off the source material and adapting the source material really well. Because of course that is also, to me, one of the most important things. Like with Rings of Power, they fucked that one up really badly because the source material, well, it's strayed big time. And a lot of other shows where source material has not been adhered to at all and it's kind of dropped off. With Wheel of Time, I sincerely hope that doesn't happen. I feel like there is so much potential here. Really, there is. There's a lot of potential to be had with season 3, and hopefully going forward, when there's 16 books, come on, surely we're gonna get more than 3 seasons. And if this is the start where Wheel of Time can really up it, I feel like season 1 and 2, they were good, but they weren't spectacular. They didn't stand out a lot. But with this new season 3 trailer looking absolutely brilliant, that it gives me hope that this can really spark some life back into the franchise, back into the show, that Prime will see it, will see the success of it, and hopefully focus on it more going forward. But of course, fingers crossed. I don't know if that's going to happen, if it's even going to attract a massive attention from a big audience, because of course how long it's been since season 2 came out, and maybe some of the diehard fans dropping off because it wasn't as loyal to the source material, because that is an issue I saw. But either way, yes, I am extremely excited to season 3 of the Wheel of Time. Sorry for just blabbing in your ears for 7 minutes extremely excitedly. I don't know, I just started recording. I wanted to talk about this. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about the Wheel of Time season 3. I'm really excited. What are your thoughts? Make sure to tell me in the comments. Also make sure to subscribe. I'll hopefully be doing some more Wheel of Time content around when season 3 comes out. But anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Darth Sauron out.